The ultimate Newton's cradle experiment. You can 3D print all the pieces that you need to try different type of balls. You can use steel balls, you can use ceramic balls, you can even 3D print various weights of plastic balls. To put this together, you need a base, two uprights, two connectors, these clips to put the connectors together, and these pegs to control the height of the wire. And then depending, if you just need 3D printing balls, then obviously you don't need anything else but some type of string. And we recommend a sewing needle also. If you use ceramic balls, they usually come pre-drilled, and it's a good idea to have some type of an anchor that can go in this hole and use it to hang from the wire. For steel balls, usually they don't really have a hole pre-drilled in them. So the challenge is using one of these holders and place it exactly in the center of the ball. The inner part of the holder has the same shape as the steel ball. All of them are 1 inch diameter. To place this on the steel ball, we're gonna use this device. You can see how it looks like. It's calculated to place the holder exactly in the center of the steel ball. First, place the holder. Second, put the steel ball inside, turn around, and press. Once you let it go, you're gonna see that the ball got inserted in the holder. It's a very snug fit. It doesn't really go away. Okay, time to put together this contraption. So I'm going to start with the uprights. I'm going to place one in here. Notice that they fit pretty nicely. And then let's rotate so you guys can see what's coming next. I'm going to insert this connectors at the top. It's a snug fit, so you might need to push harder. Then I'm going to come from the other side with the other upright. So I'm going to try to do both the top and the bottom at the same time. The top is probably more important. You can see now they are properly connected here. You probably don't need anything more. That being said, we have these little clips that you can use to insert them properly. Let me push one in. You can see it goes in, it keeps this properly positioned. Two more. Okay, straight in. So at this point, this doesn't go anywhere. The next part, it depends on the type of balls that you're gonna use. If you're gonna have one connector, or for the steel balls, we need two of them. And for that, we need a wire. After assembling the cradle, decide which type of ball you're gonna use. If you're gonna use ceramic or 3D printed ball, cut a 17-inch long piece of string. I'm using here silk string for fishing, and tie a knot at the end. This way is going to allow you to do a quick release, install and release on the balls. I can simply change one type of ball with the other balls quite simple by simply bringing this in the hook. Same thing for the ceramic ball. For the steel ball, because we are using the retainer, it's very important to make sure that the balls don't have contact on the plastic. So for this, we designed two loops. So you need two wires or two strings of 9-inch long to attach them to the cradle. To attach the wires, to the cradle, just thread the string through a sewing needle, and coming from the bottom, thread the needle and actually thread the string through the hole. At this point, I'm not that much concerned about the adjustment, so I'm going to take one of these little pegs and I'm going to use it to stop the string from moving. Simple as that. This peg is going to do all the work. Very easy to adjust after that. I'm going to repeat the process for the other side of the wire. Time to adjust the cradle. In this example, I'm going to use the 3D printed balls. The orange one are the lightest, red are the next one, black are the heaviest. So let's start with the black ones. I'm simply going to place them in the loop, one at a time. And now it's critical to align them, to make sure that they are aligned in height and also horizontally and vertically. So how do you do that? Very simple. Simply release one of the pegs a little bit, not a lot, and start pulling the wire. And then put the peg back, one at a time, right? So do the same thing. For example, this one looks like it needs to come a little bit closer to me. Pull, let down. And repeat the process until the whole thing is properly aligned. Okay, the plastic balls seem to be properly aligned. Looks like they are touching. And let's give it a try. Doesn't work very well, right? Let's try a bigger hit. And you can see that more than once, it doesn't seem to work. What about ceramic or steel balls? Let's take a look.